Quite a bit of fog early this morning, and some still dealing with some foggy conditions across the region. Warm front lifting northward. We oftentimes associate fog with these warm fronts. That's the case this morning. This a shot coming in from Blueford in Jefferson County just a few minutes ago from our friend Zach Lewis there, and he said he was hoping that the fog would be out of here by now, but still seeing quite a bit of reduced visibility. Tracking also some rain showers beginning to develop right over top of our region. You can see a warm front, kind of the leading edge of that. Should start to see some of that fog subside in places like Blueford and Jefferson and parts of Hamilton County, maybe still dealing with it. A couple of heavier showers there. One of those now just on the west side of McLeansboro. This continues to track to the north and east, so it's going to be crossing over 142 and 242 here very shortly, back over towards the Walpole, the Dale, Hoodville area. That will continue also tracking eastward towards Springerton and Enfield. A few more light showers as well out across parts of Jefferson County, right along Route 15, just to the west of Mount Vernon. There's Waltonville, Woodlawns a little farther northward there, and those will continue to also track to the east and northeast. Elsewhere, well, I can't say it's dry outside. There's very damp conditions, whether you're in the fog or whether you're in one of the showers, and not much sunshine either showing up from across the region. Live views from the Benton Square. They've had a shower push through there, a lot of wet roads, and then Carbondale over SIU's campus, and still seeing some fog even right along the Ohio River in Metropolis. Temperatures outside continue to rise. We've got temperatures in the upper 50s from Murray to Union City. Northward, though, only 46 in Mount Vernon. So warmer air trying to make its way northward. Meanwhile, Poplar Bluff at 50, Cape right now at 51. We've got a stalled boundary continuing to gradually lift back to the north as this disturbance approaches. And we'll have to keep an eye on this through the afternoon hours. Wanted to show you, though, over the next couple of days, kind of a wider view of the setup here. Area of low pressure going to push through later on this evening. Notice front lifts north with that, but then once it moves through, cold front sags southward. That's going to take a lot of the rain for Wednesday south of our region. But then on Thursday, another disturbance approaches from the west, and here's more wet weather. In fact, Thursday's probably going to end up being the wettest day in our region. But 3 p.m. this afternoon, I know a lot of kids maybe getting out of school, maybe heading home from work this afternoon, widespread showers. Most of these will be pretty light. Notice as we get into the evening hours, really have to keep an eye on some of these storms. We could see actually a few thunderstorms develop in this environment late this evening and into the early, or late this afternoon into the early evening hours, just ahead of this next cold front. And then overnight, well, the rain starts to move off and to our south for much of the day on Wednesday. Then as we move into Thursday, here comes the rain. First thing Thursday morning, widespread rain, occasionally a few rumbles of thunder also mixed in. Right now, not expecting any severe weather on Thursday, but once again, expecting that to be the wettest day of the week and potentially some fairly heavy rain for some folks. So through Wednesday, most areas, especially into southern Illinois, a quarter of an inch or less. So most of the rain is going to be pretty light, slightly heavier amounts, and that does include Wednesday to the south. We look ahead to Thursday, though, and this is when we expect widespread rain, half an inch to an inch in some of our northern counties. About 1 inch or so from Route 13 to the Ohio River, and slightly more than 2 inches possible in some areas near the Kentucky and Tennessee line. So again, I know it looks like there's a lot of rain. There's going to be some dry time mixed in. Showers pretty likely this afternoon. Wednesday, a 40% chance. That is primarily in some of our southern counties, in the northwest Tennessee counties, the Missouri Boot Heel, southern Illinois seeing a lot of dry time. Thursday, everybody gets wet. A couple of showers lingering early Friday morning. Notice bouncing in temperatures as well. Once the front starts to make its way south briefly into the weekend, well, we're going to keep the chance for a few scattered showers around. Highs back in the upper 40s Saturday and Sunday, and another chance for rain, Brooke, as we move into the early part of next week. Next Tuesday looks like another day where we could be tracking widespread rain.
Well, I guess it's safe to say to go ahead and keep that umbrella handy.
Hey, it could be snow, right?
Right? Okay, we could use the shovel then at that point.
I guess so.
All right, thanks, Nick.